Solitary confinement refers to a form of imprisonment where you have or you have less contact to other inmates. That's what R.Kelly is facing right now, and also the other measures such as security and also limit to certain equipment. What's up, guys? My name is Dennis the Business. Welcome to Black Social TV, and make sure you do click subscribe. Subscribe. Now, with me, I have an extract or a description of the Metropolitan Correction Center in Chicago, where R. Kelly is under solitary confinement. Now, far left, that is his cell, and just in the middle there, you can see that it's a no phone zone. He's not allowed to use a mobile phone. Then the Wi-Fi is connected, but no internet access specifically for R. Kelly. I'm gonna explain to you why it's like that. Then it's also a restricted area for no visitors beyond, obviously, a certain point right there where R. Kelly stays. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, United States of America. Then on my right there, those are the inmates. That's like the dining area where uh, they have their lunch per se. As you can see, there was some fights and over there, and R. Kelly cannot actually get there, but rather he stays within that cell that you can see, just described with a very almost a 2-inch mattress, then a pillow. Then in the corner there is a toilet bowl, then a sink, then where you can put maybe his stuff for use like toothbrush, toothpaste, and a small towel like that. That's where he is apparently. Now, later on, when he was sent to jail after he had been held while he was walking his dog down in Chicago. That's where he was taken. Then from the court, he was still taken back to the correction center in Chicago, still under that solitary confinement that he preferred. Now, there was fear of what the other inmates would do to him right there. And they say, according to his lawyers, and according to his persona, and according to the fact that R. Kelly can trade and write, maybe he would be given internet to use. But hey, why wasn't he given internet to use? The prosecutors say that they don't want him to connect with these young girls anymore. Then also applies to a mobile phone. He was only given 15 minutes, either of the week or of the month, to speak to either family or friends. But as for this point, there are no visitors allowed. Right now, just before I go any further, let me give you a description of how the Metropolitan Correctional Center is just off internet. The prison life. How do these guys spend their lives in jail? Right here. Now, the yard is available for inmates located on the roof of the building. The rooftop is enclosed by 30-foot tall concrete walls with fenced openings. It's also a recreation center in the basement that provides fitness equipment. Now, for this, R.Kelly is not using on a regular schedule, along with a selection of board games. R.Kelly does not actually have any board game in his cell. Now, the leisure and law libraries are housed on the ninth floor along with the classrooms and offices. R. Kelly can't read and write, so he cannot use these leisure and law libraries that actually, these libraries are filled with books about the law, whereby the inmates can actually go and read about the law. And by the time they finish their sentence or their service in prison, they're actually well informed about the law and they cannot break any law again. But R. Kelly has none of those books and he cannot access the library. Mhm. There's a security housing unit for male prisoners, which female prisoners are needing to be isolated because this was a law that was passed in 2005 and have been taken to the Cook County jail. Now, as of 2005, women prisoners may visit the exercise room and law library once just per week. Now, for that matter, R. Kelly sees no woman over there in the Metropolitan Correctional Center. Now, the prison only allows male inmates are not females to have prison jobs, such as working in the prison kitchen. They say that uh, it demands only the prisoners who wore the misery and the prison guards who are often pleasant, or if unprofessional and unable to make any meaningful changes. Now, some of the notable inmates or the celebrity inmates that have been in this jail include the one Alfredo Vasquez and Thomas Aravello, currently awaiting trial, and high-ranking members of the cartel. Then we have Kevin Trudeau, who was sentenced to 10 years on March 17th. Who else do we have? We have Thomas Sajak, sentenced to 35 years. We have Piper Kamen. Uh, then we have Nikesh A. Patel, who was a businessman, was orchestrated for the sale of 26 fraudulent loans totaling over 279 million US dollars. There is also Kent Sorensen, who is also the state senator and political consultant, who was sentenced to about 15 months for federal campaign violations in regards to work performed on Ron Raul's presidential campaign. And now, currently, the notables, one of the notables who is making news all over the internet and around the world is none other than Robert Sylvester Kelly, who is a singer songwriter who is held without bail, pending trial for accusations of child and sexual exploitation. Many more over there. Now, as we can see, the Metropolitan Correctional Center have just given you its description. Now, my far left, just imagine the king of R&B sleeping on that 2H mattress right there with just a pillow. Just imagine what could be going on in his mind. Now, I forgot to give you an extract of the image of the window, or the description of the window, as the light comes off the day here with me right here. I'm trying to extract for you this window. As you can see, what happens to the cell when it darkens. Yeah, what happens to the cell when it's coming to the evenings. Yeah, right here. Okay, that is the cell right there, as you can see. Yeah, cell right there. That's what happens when it's coming to the evening, and the king of R&B is in his solitary confinement. Look at the window. The room is dark, just the rays of light, and it's the same description right there as during sunrise, during sunset, and beyond that. Now, that is just the window that just caught my attention, ladies and gentlemen. Just imagine you've put yourself right there, and you're into trouble, and you're facing all those charges. You have a court session come September. What is going on in your mind as your head is facing up? You put it down onto the pillow right in the corner right there. Let me zoom for you the picture right here of what I can call the cell that R.Kelly is actually in right there. Wow, wow, this is scary, man. We all have to keep some law. I mean, we have to be disciplined. No one would want to be in such a restricted area right there. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Yeah, this on the wall you can see there are certain sockets, there's certain but maybe you have a shave or something, you can just pluck it in right there and just shave your beard. And oh my god, I cannot believe this is what R. Kelly is facing. Far left is just a toilet bowl. If you're not clean, the shit is gonna smell for you. And the head is just next to the toilet bowl. Wow, king of R&B who hit stages and stages for years and years, and even up to now we still listen to his music. This is the cell is in right there, not tile but just cement, very cold on the floor. And you can actually measure from left to right. That could be what? How many meters could this be? This is like a four by 5 meters. I mean, this is what I'm seeing. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but this is like a 4 by 5 metered kind of cell down in Metro Police and Correction Center, where R. Kelly is actually facing uh, uh, solitary confinement. Excuse me. Wow, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. 2-inch mattress, one pillow, toilet bowl. There's a sink, there's a mirror, there's something that acts as a table right there. Where I remember he's always in his uniform. Then they're supposed to just get for him what to change. Ladies and gentlemen, inside R. Kelly's jail cell. Well, just of late, there was a charge against him for a girl in Minnesota, and R. Kelly has denied all those charges. He has never met that girl, where they say he paid the girl 164 pounds, which is about 200 US dollars. And R. Kelly says he has never actually met that girl. Now, that girl is one of the victims that came up to call after the Cook County, that is Kim Fox, call and called all these witnesses to come and testify and explain and actually be famous, just in case R. Kelly had done anything unusual to them. And she's one of the victims. Now, the question is, will they be able to testify in court with evidence? My name is Dennis the Business. Thanks for watching Black Social TV. Click subscribe.